All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Aiden's World of Sports. And today I got Arizona baseball's very own Brendan Summerhill. Take a second to introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Brendan, from Chicago, out here in the Windy City.
Yeah, so you play outfielder. You commit to Arizona. You're enrolling, I'm assuming, this summer, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a big commitment. Arizona is one of the top baseball schools. They've up and coming for the last few years now, and now they're really hitting their prime. I see they won the weekend. They won their first series this weekend. So, what are you looking at with moving in and like kind of visiting in and getting accustomed to the team? How's that looking so far?
Yeah, so the guys, like when I went for my official visit, they were very welcoming. Everybody was really cool. Got to meet the recruits my age because everything with COVID, like it was all closed down. We couldn't meet anybody. But I got to meet everyone. It was awesome. The coaches are great. Campus is unbelievable, and it's obviously super warm down there. So this summer, I'm playing in the Northwoods League, which is a collegiate summer league, and I'll do that. And then once I'm done there, I'll probably come back home for a week and then go out to Arizona and get ready to go there.
Yeah, I mean that's big. Collegiate summer leagues also, highly scouted by Major League Baseball teams and minor league baseball teams. So that's huge. And, Arizona in general is just a huge school for all sport departments. So how did you come to the decision of Arizona? What stood out in Arizona compared to all the other schools that you were looking at?
For sure. So my sophomore year, at the end of my sophomore summer, I committed to the University of Kentucky. And, they were the first school to take a chance on me. Like, it was great. I was super thrilled with that. And, I kind of got wrapped up, I think, in the whole fact, I was committing to an SEC school. Like, there's no baseball outside of the SEC. But then I kind of matured a little bit and realized, dang, like, there's something more out there than the SEC. And I kept growing, kept coming to like the decision that, maybe this isn't the spot for me. So I opened my recruiting back up. And I just found a home at Arizona. Like the coaches, they were so welcoming. They shot me real. They didn't, like try to be salesmen. They were all about the real stuff. So that's what was most important to me.
Yeah, I mean that's really something important. The chemistry with the coach and the team. And so you talked about committing with Kentucky originally, and so overall, what was like that tipping point of like you just knew that there was more than the SEC of baseball? Because I know the SEC is really surrounded by Kentucky, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt for baseball. So what was there that you know?
Yeah. So the Ole Misses of the world and the Georgias, like it's unbelievable. Like Mississippi State, it's unbelievable competition. But you go outside of the East, you go to the central part of the country. There's a Big 12. Like there's a lot of great baseball in the Big 12 with Texas, Texas Tech, you know. Then you go west and it's Pac-12, Arizona, Stanford, Cal, UCLA, USC, and these are just like prime baseball schools, like blue bloods of college baseball. It's like Vanderbilt's been up and coming, Arkansas has been up and coming, but Arizona, USC, UCLA, they've been good since the 1900s. Like, and I kind of wanted to be a part of a tradition where it's like we're building off of something, and it means something a little bit different to put on our uniform versus something that it's great to be part of building something now, but going to where something is already established and holding a standard is what was really important to me, and I found that with Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, definitely I see where you're coming from, where it's like they're established and all these new up and coming schools, they could fall off just as quick as they came up. And so, to be in something that's in its prime is something that I definitely understand for commitment reasons for sure. And so you spoke a little bit about the players and the coaches welcoming you to Arizona. How is that right now? How is that going right now? I know, what has it been like with COVID over this last, I guess, 6 months now? Because it's kind of starting to free up a little bit. How have you been accustomed
Yeah,
to that?
so when I was recruited originally by Kentucky, it was during COVID, and it was like everything was over Zoom meetings, and it was just like can't come see campus. It was these virtual tours. It was all like a little weird. So, you know, with it opening back up, I got to go fly down and see campus, meet the coaches in person, and like you can get a sense of who somebody is over the phone and over a Zoom meeting, but you really don't understand who they are until you really get to see like what they're about, how they go about their day kind of thing. And when I got out to Arizona, like everything, as I said, it was just so real. Like nothing was they weren't trying to like, BS me with anything. It was very just like, here's what it is, here's the facts, and we're not gonna like lie to you or, tell you something and then you get here and it's gonna be different. So it was just like a really real experience for me. And that's what I kind of found like, dang, like this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I completely see that coming from, especially coming from a big baseball city in Chicago. Chicago, for those of you who don't know, two Major League Baseball teams. Competition there is already amazing. To go from there to the SEC, I guess I don't want to say moving laterally, but somewhat it seems like a lateral move for you. And what you're moving now is exponential growth to go to a new challenge. I think is what you could see it as. It's something completely different. It's something that you're expanding off of.
Absolutely. And I mean, you know, I talk about the University of Kentucky and me decommitting from there, but like those coaches were great to me. Everybody there was great. I just think that for me, like it just wasn't that just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, not every school is for everybody. There's something different for everyone that tips the scale for them. So that's for sure. I completely understand that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So on to my next question. What's something that in high school or in any level of playing baseball that kind of got you hooked onto the sport to the point where like you knew you were going to go to college, but like you knew you wanted to take this to the next level and go to college with it, or potentially to the MLB.
Absolutely. So when I was 13, that's kind of when I really like, fell in love with the game and was like, dang, like this is just so much fun. Like it was that's kind of when I started like, I started to grow a little bit. I could hit the ball a little farther and I was like, dang, like, you know, what size can do. And it was like it like blew my mind. And that's kind of when I was like, dang, like this is really, really fun. I enjoy being out here. And, after that it was just like it just like kept getting better for me. And like I kept falling in love with the game. And, high school started and my summer team is super competitive and we have so many memories together that just like was like, dang, like I need to keep doing this for the rest of my life or as long as I can. And we'll see where it takes me, but nothing's set in stone. I can't predict the future, but as I said, I want to play as long as I can.
Hey, nothing set, nothing, never set in stone, but you definitely have a good shot. You're going to a great school for it. So let's talk about some hypotheticals. Now, I know some guys don't like to answer this because it is a hypothetical, but let's say, you hear your name get called on draft night, MLB draft. Is there one team that you want to draft you above the rest of them? What's your team that you want to play for?
I mean, I honestly, I'd love to be a hometown kid, get drafted by the Cubs. I'm a huge Cubs fan from the north side, so watching them win the 2016 World Series was just like it was unbelievable. The city was going absolutely crazy, 8 million people or something at the parade. It was just unbelievable, and I mean to be a part of that, especially like we're the lovable losers as everyone calls the Cubs. So I mean, you know, bringing the championship back to Chicago would just be like unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean that for sure sounds like a true hometown hero story that
Hmm.
no one's gonna want to miss that. So there's
Yeah,
definitely a shot of it happening for sure. You're getting to that level where you could hear your name called at any given year. One good year college, one good summer league, and you might be on that stage for sure. Now, let's get into some fun questions. I've been asking everyone this, and I've been hearing a lot of different answers. You got a big game, championship, whatever it may be. You have AirPods in, a speaker on. What are you playing to hype you up or hype your team up?
yeah. So I don't know. Like everybody loves to listen to the rap. I either got to go with Metallica or Motley Crue. Like that, everything they play is just like so in your face. It's like guitars, drums, like you know that gets me ready to like run through a brick wall. Like nobody can beat me if I'm listening to that. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna use "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue as my walk up song this year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So yeah, those two for sure for me are the two I'm going with.
That's I have not heard those answers. I had an answer just a couple hours ago. I interviewed a recruit for college football, Kelby Collins. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a defensive end, but he said, "Yeah, everyone listens to the rap. he listens to Adele to clear his mind.
Yeah,
I had
I like
not.
it.
I
I
was like,
like it.
wow, I haven't heard that answer. He did mention a few rappers and other artists, but his said his main every single game day he listens to Adele before to clear his mind. I like that idea. And now I got two of the same answers today on this next question I'm going to ask you. You guys win a big game. The whole team goes out to celebrate. You have the shot at what restaurant or what food you guys are going for. What's your call?
That's a good one because there's a lot of food in Chicago. So I think I got to go with Portillo's. Like that spot, I don't eat it that much, but that spot's so good. It's always like I feel like that's a great like either in between game meal or post game meal where it's just like yeah we just want a huge game. We're with all the boys and get like 8 hot dogs or whatever. But yeah, it's not Portillo's is a Chicago great, so I got to go with Portillo's or one of the Chicago pizza places, Lou Malnati's or Giordano's. Those are also great spots.
That's yeah. You're giving me all kinds of different answers. I got two Buffalo Wild Wings today. Yesterday I got a Domino's in an answer. Yeah, this is good. I got to keep
B
asking this.
Dubs is a good call. B Dubs is definitely a good call, but I don't know. They've kind of fallen off for me recently. Like their chicken sucks.
I,
But
I gotta agree with that. I was surprised that I got two Buffalo Wild Wings today. I did not think I
yeah,
was gonna get two of them. Maybe one, but hey, both of them are from different places. Maybe in Georgia and Florida, it's better.
yeah, probably. I don't know.
Maybe you never know. Chicken comes from different places everywhere in the world nowadays.
Right.
Chicken isn't the same chicken.
Uh huh.
All right. And so that's all I really have. I didn't have much to ask, but it's always fun to do small interviews. I definitely have to have you on this again. So much fun
Yeah,
to interview
absolutely.
you for sure. So thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have this up real soon.
All right, sweet. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Thank you.